All right, welcome to The Explainer. Hey, if your birthday is January 15th, you are in the right place. We're about to break down the entire cosmic blueprint for this very specific Capricorn.
So, what's the secret sauce? What really makes someone born on this day so special? Well, it goes way beyond just being a Capricorn. We're talking about a super specific mix of planetary vibes and even numerology. Let's get into it.
Okay, first things first. We've got to lay the foundation, right? To really get who you are, we have to start with your core astrological DNA. This is the bedrock of your entire character. And that foundation, it's pure classic Capricorn. Think of the goat just steadily climbing no matter how steep the mountain. You're an earth sign, so you're grounded, you're practical. But here's the kicker. Your ruling planet is Saturn. Saturn is like the ultimate cosmic coach, the taskmaster, and it basically hardwires discipline and this intense sense of responsibility right into your soul.
So with a foundation that strong, how does that actually play out in your personality? Well, it creates this really fascinating duality. You've got these incredible strengths, but they often come with a very specific set of challenges tagging right along with them. And here it is, laid out plain and simple. It's that classic push and pull. Your biggest assets, that you're so hardworking and practical, can actually turn into your biggest liabilities if you're not careful. It's this constant tightrope walk, between being dedicated and just being a total workaholic, between standing your ground and just being plain stubborn. Let's talk about the good stuff first, because there's a lot of it. Your work ethic is frankly legendary. You see a problem, you see a goal, it's like a mountain, and you just instinctively start climbing. You don't get lost in theory, you are a doer. You find real practical fixes. And what's cool is, even with all that focus, you've got this quiet charisma, this solid vibe that just makes people trust and respect. Okay, but the flip side, that same amazing drive, it can easily tip over into workaholism, and that can really put a strain on your personal life. That I know the right way mindset can come across as pure stubbornness to other people. And being a realist is great, but sometimes it can slide into pessimism where you're always planning for the worst case scenario.
So, with all this intensity and ambition, what happens when it comes to love and relationships? How does that play out? Let's take a look. When it comes to your heart, you are not messing around. No games. Superficial flings? Just not your thing. You're building a life, maybe even an empire, and you're looking for a co-pilot, not just a passenger. Things like trust, loyalty, and someone who gets your ambition, those aren't just nice-to-haves. For you, they're non-negotiable.
So who do you click with? Well, your best matches usually fall into two main groups. First, you've got the other earth signs, like Taurus and Virgo. They just get you. They speak your language of stability and common sense. But then, and don't sleep on this, you've got the water signs, like Scorpio and Pisces. They bring the emotional depth, the intuition, that creates this amazing balance to all your pragmatism.
All right, let's talk career, because professionally, this is where you can really shine. That drive for success is like a superpower. So let's check out the kinds of jobs where your discipline and your strategic brain can launch you straight to the top.
You're at your best in places that have structure, with clear goals you can work towards. That's why fields like finance and business are such a natural fit. You can handle the complexity. Law is another one. It really speaks to your deep-seated sense of justice. Or something like engineering, a perfect playground for your problem-solving skills. But really, at the end of the day, any kind of leadership role where your hard work sets a standard, yeah, that's your zone.
And this practical streak, it totally defines how you look at money. You're not about gambling or flashy, reckless spending. Nope. You're the one carefully building a secure future, brick by brick. You make those smart, long-term investments that you know are going to pay off down the road.
Okay, let's get into some of the finer details of your cosmic makeup. We're going to talk about health and wellness, and even get into the lucky numbers and colors that vibrate with your specific birthday energy. Now, that hardworking nature we keep talking about, it has a cost. You're definitely prone to stress and just plain overdoing it. So listen up. For you, self-care is not a luxury, it's not an indulgence, it is a crucial, strategic part of your plan for long-term success. You gotta build it in.
From a numerology standpoint, these are the numbers that really resonate with you. Keep an eye out for them. Seriously, you might be surprised how often they pop up in really meaningful moments in your life.
And your power colors? Dark green, brown, and black. I mean, is anyone surprised? These are the colors of the earth, grounded, stable, strong, just like you.
And get this, you share a birthday with some seriously impressive people.
Think about it. Martin Luther King Jr. and that unstoppable determination. Regina King with her incredible, disciplined talent. Even Pitbull with that ambitious Mr. Worldwide charisma. Each one of them showcases a different facet of what it means to be born on this day.
Okay, so we've looked at all these different pieces of the puzzle. The personality, the love life, the career. What's the big takeaway here? What's the one thing that really ties it all together for a January 15th Capricorn?
It all boils down to this. Your personality is like a high-performance engine, built for achievement. You've got the ambition to see the goal, the practical mind to map out the steps to get there, and that quiet charm that makes people want to follow your lead.
And that leaves us with the final, most important point. Your greatest challenge is also your greatest opportunity. That ambition, that discipline, that's baked into your blueprint. That's a given. The real question, the one you'll spend your life answering, is how will you balance all that drive with real rest? How will you balance that ambition with deep connection? Because figuring that out, that is the key to building a life that isn't just successful, but one that's truly, deeply fulfilling.